Live, 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 live. There we go. Let's try and get a nice fix on this. Here I am. Damn. There we go. And this is gonna be a fixed shot of me just having a ramble. Excusez-moi. Of my experiences of being what could classically be termed a middle-aged person who only got into Lego at an older age. It's it's strange because my neighbor, she's 7 years younger than me, and she got into Lego at the same time, but for different reasons. Like, it's interesting that a lot of people got into Lego or back into Lego during the pandemic because of, for whatever reason, boredom or needing something to do or whatever it is. But that was not my experience, like, at all, Um, I've had many different lives, interests, things that I've done previous to getting into Lego and into Lego YouTubing. And I started doing YouTube Lego just like 2 months after I built my very first set because it was one of those things like, as I say, it was kind of fortuitous. Somebody had sent me um, a Ninjago set, a small Ninjago set at some point in the previous 5 years before I started building. Um, and I guess my mindset, because I never had Lego as a child. My only experience of having Lego as a child was the leftover sets from my older siblings' childhoods. And then when I was 5, we had my other person from my family shared a similar time of birthday, so I think we had a shared birthday, and they bought the Lego Space monorail. And obviously, I didn't get to build it, and nobody asked me about it. Look, I'm not even going to reply to any of your stupid fucking troll messages. I don't give a fuck, dudes. This is just about me, so you can. Look, I love having live streams and stuff. Um, Jesus Christ. Look, I'm not gonna look at it. My phone's gonna probably turn off. My screen's gonna turn off in a sec, and I'm not even looking at it. I'm just talking about my experience. And I'm not gonna get waylaid. So, talk amongst yourselves, darlings. I'm not getting into it in this one. I will in my next video, but for this time, no, not gonna. So that's it. So basically, there was the monorail then, and as I say, I didn't get to build it. I had nothing to do with it. And then after the birthday, it was packed away and never seen again. From throughout my whole childhood, basically, for whatever reason. And then when I was 17, I went to Denmark for Roskilde Festival, and after the festival, we went to Legoland. And this was just before the Star Wars blow up, or maybe just around the same time, like things hadn't changed, just before Bionicles. Um, so basically, the renaissance of Lego from 2000, 2001 onwards was completely missed by me because I was an adult smoking bongs, doing eckies, listening to music, watching films, trying to live a life, you know what I mean? Like, and there was none of this 18 plus. It's for adult play as well stuff. There was nothing like that back in the day. So there was no in for me to get into it at any earlier age than that, to the point where when I did get this set, I just thought it was child's play, and my initial plan was just to gift it away to a cousin or a nephew or a family friend or whatever. But as circumstance didn't allow that, it just kind of sat on top of my shelf, gathering dust for like years and years and years, um, until basically at the end of 2000, at the beginning of 2022, um, I was in a pretty bad place, I guess, or just kind of bored or whatever it was. I was being catfished. I was trying to get off cones, off synthetic cannabis. Um, And yeah, it was New Year's Day, and it's just like I'm totally at a loose end here. What the hell am I gonna do? So yeah, I decided to take it down off the shelf and give it a go. And it was maybe a 300-piece set, and it took me, 2 to 3 hours to do. But by the end of it, I was like, I'm living in the future now. Like my eyes are open. You know what I mean? Like it changed me. And I just wanted to build and build and build. Obviously I didn't know how. I was totally um I was totally new to it. I didn't know anything about the sets, about the themes, about all this kind of stuff. Um, so yeah, after that for like a month, I just built and built and built small sets, small sets, small sets, 4+ sets, 5+ sets, City, Friends, Creator, Ninjago, no Star Wars. Nah, didn't wasn't interested in Star Wars at all, and to this day I'm still not, because not because I don't like Star Wars. Like I grew up with Star Wars. I've seen all the films. I haven't watched all the television. For me, like Star Wars is kind of sacred, and it just doesn't feel right that a toy company should be making so much money off an intellectual property that I feel is sacred, if that makes sense. Um, Plus, it does, like the whole Star Wars thing. Like it does it. I don't understand it, man. Like for me, Star Wars were a set of films from the 70s and 80s, and then from the 90s and noughties, and then from the 2010s. And that's about it. Plus, Mandalorian and stuff. But for me, it just doesn't. And I mean, the sets that I have built have kind of left me cold in a way. Like they just, like I bought the TIE Bomber just to have like a Darth Vader, but the TIE Bomber was just like, it just feels like a piece of plastic. It doesn't have any life in it like some other things that I've built have been. And you know, um Yeah, so after about 2 months, I'm like, how the fuck am I going to afford to continue this hobby slash addiction? I had some ideas. Um, and I mean, okay, I will answer that, Tatiana. Thank you for being polite. I looked through my sets. recently, and I found about 55 manuals. Not to say that that's all the sets I've ever built, and not to say that's all the sets that I have. Because I am not a collector per se. I am a builder. I am a fan. I am somewhat of a creative, but at the same time, um, like for me, like my expenditure of money to get Lego is for the build, and the actual model in itself is kind of extraneous to that, if that makes sense. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, if someone came into my house and stole all my Legos, I'd be like, oh, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna have to build Ninjago City Gardens again. Fucking wicked. You know what I mean? Like, that like I love looking at it. And I'm looking at I'm standing on top of the Royal Ornithopter, and it gives me so much joy. It is such a beautiful set and things, but at the same time, um, if I had to let it go, I would, and I'd probably just buy it again at some point. Possibly, on even on the aftermarket. Um, I fiend for the build, you know what I mean? Like, that is what I'm about. Like, I'm not about these fucking dudes who buy the same set over and over and over and over and over again, just so that they can have little white fucking soldier men to pretend to play around with, or whatever the hell. That does not make any sense to me, like, at all, um and but getting back to my story, like, I decided that after some thought about how I would do it, like build sets and then sell them built and blah blah blah. Didn't seem like a good model, like selling them at market. Um, I don't know what else I thought of. Starting a group for like retarded kids, and like giving the sets to retarded kids or something. Like, I don't know, but basically I decided that the best way to fund my Lego habit would be to start a Lego YouTube channel, to start a Patreon, and see where it went, kind of thing. And yeah, like, these kind of meteoric YouTubers, that's not me. Like, I've never been a preferred YouTube creator, and you know, uh I just make the videos that I want to make. I want to be as comprehensive as I goddamn want to, and I figure like there's gotta be some people out there who like a comprehensive video, who like to see what's in the bags before they're built, who like to see what the builds look like from step to step, who are really interested in like looking at bricks and like seeing what it looks like to actually have the experience of building a set, and not just like some fucking how you say, professional, I've designed sets but I can't fucking do techniques kind of dudes going righty righty rah, I'm so fucking good and blah blah blah. And you fucking know who I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I don't fucking care. If, as far as I'm concerned, if you if you call yourself a Lego person and you can't competently build the Ornithopter because it's Technics, you're a fucking pussy. You don't deserve to call yourself a Lego person if you're not into Technics, because Technics is just as much a part of it, and same thing goes if you're a person who does not have a single mini doll and only has minifigures, go get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. It's basic, as far as I'm concerned, it's a mix of sexism and racism. Um, for whatever reason, you know, it's just I don't understand. I just don't understand how these things happen. Uh, but getting back to my story, so basically, I started doing these review videos, getting very limited views. Um, well, yeah, pretty low views, and having swearing in my opening bit and blah blah blah, and basically just doing review videos whenever I could. And then basically I did a store tour video that kind of blew up. It's had about 800 views right as of now, which doesn't sound like much, but for me it was fucking astronomical. You know what I mean? And after that, I watered down my opening, took out the F bomb, and I started getting 300 views per video and stuff, and I thought I was doing really, really well. And then I got like just as I thought things were going really good, I got a message from YouTube that I'd had like 5,000 hours of views, you know. So it completely blew up my ego. I changed my format, um, started doing kind of build videos where I just kind of talked and chatted and sped the videos up to 1.25 or 1.5 and didn't do any edits and stuff. And yeah, like I lost a whole bunch of footage just from stupidity and things. Ended up selling a whole bunch of sets, all my Monkey Kid sets, because I was being catfished and she wanted money and stuff, or whatever, whoever wanted money and scammed me out of all my Monkey Kid. Um, and yeah, it was pretty dark days. It was pretty damn dark days. And after that, I changed my channel name from the Shit Brick House to Brick House, which completely took away my individuality on the YouTube algorithm. So things went down the potty. And then basically after that, um, I kind of went on hiatus at the beginning of last year. Like I did a few live streams for the first anniversary that didn't get much going for them. You know what I mean? Not like I'm doing now. Um, but yeah, I basically got despondent, and I had another project going on my non Lego channel, which is now this channel, which you can see that footage um, on the playlist called the Siridal Catfish Chronicles. If you are interested, one like. Oh, nice. Thank you kindly, whoever that is. I do appreciate that. And basically, yeah, like, about midway through last year, I kind of decided to change the format and start using, these little dudes, this guy, who's me, because that's my avatar. And I decided that, fuck it, I'm not gonna put myself in front of the camera if nobody wants to see me, if no one wants to validate me. I'm just gonna do it like this. And isn't that kind of what minifigures and mini dolls are for? To play out your fantasy life, you know? I need a drink. Excuse me. So I started doing that. But at the same time, like, I'd fucking lost my Mac. My computer was fucked. My pad, my, how you say, tablet computer was fucked. I'd given away my initial camera, didn't have battery for camera, and didn't have anything to put the battery camera onto. I didn't think so. I was just doing like unlogoed um videos on my shitty fucking $50 uh smartphone smartphone fucking grinder phone that was just like, when I did videos on it, it'd drop out of sync and shit. Anyway, I did a bunch of those in the middle of the year. Didn't get that many. Oh, fucking hell. You didn't see that. You didn't see me. Okay. Come on. There we go. Excusez-moi. There we go. So, yeah, like, I was doing those videos, and look, it was what it was. Um, Fucking, excusez-moi. Damn it. I just gotta get. Yeah, that's alright. Anyway, as I say, I can't fucking move this table much because, and I'm out of focus. I don't know how to focus on. This is a new phone. Anyway, the point was I'd been doing these videos, and then I relapsed um, on synthetic cannabis and just completely fucked my shit all round. To be honest, um, and like also, I'd met a girl in a compromised environment, let us just put it like that, who I tried to make my girlfriend, and she wasn't having none of that for whatever reason, or I wanted to be her girlfriend, I guess. Um, but she didn't want me, and it really, really hurt. And because there was Lego involved, for a long, long time, I couldn't even look at Lego without just fucking wanting to neck myself or cry or whatever it was. Um, oh no, yeah, no, actually, that's kind of true as well. Um, but then after, yeah, and then after, in September last year, I ran away to South Australia and did some builds. Didn't do too much. And again, tried to make some video of that, but it never got published. Ended up getting kicked out of the hostel I was staying at, basically because in Australia, if you're not an international, you can't stay in backpackers in a lot of places. So I was fucked. Anyway, that happened, and I came back to Melbourne, Victoria, with my tail between my legs, um, and left a half built Technic set at my auntie's place, which I still haven't finished. I still got to tell her that it's there. And then I went home, and like after half a week or so, I was cleaning up my bedroom, cleaning up my house, and I did like a super big mish like one morning, and after I'd finished it, my feet started to feel shitty, and like ultimately I was like bedridden for like over a month, just with like gout or something. You know what I mean? Like it was just I could not walk. Like I was bedridden. Um, and yeah, that went from like the beginning of October all the way through. It was still going into the middle of November. You know, um, and at this stage, I had like half built Ninjago City Gardens. Um, anyway, when I was in Melbourne in November, I'd gotten two Technic sets for the price of one. It was pretty funny, like because it was a secondhand set that I bought, and the packers at the shop had put in another set that had the same numbers in a different configuration, which was kind of cool. So I basically got the Technic cement truck and the yellow Jeep Wrangler, and so I got to build both of them and ended up giving back the Jeep Wrangler once I built it after New Year's and stuff. Um, so anyway, like around this time is around Christmas and things by this point, and I'm like, yeah, get back on the wagon, I guess. Like because I hadn't spent any money basically since I got back to Victoria. I had about around $2,000 in my pocket. So I basically just went, fuck it, get back in the saddle, you know, heal yourself. And I mean, for me, like, I am a person who has complex trauma, and like, Lego has really brought me back to life. And, you know, like it's been a hard journey for me for a long time, and I won't go into it, but basically over Christmas I was like, I'ma just buy whatever I want, um bills be damned, you know, everything else be damned. I'ma just do this, you know what I mean? Like, and bought Duplo and stuff for friends and relatives for their kids and things. um Built the Spider-Man art set for my 7-year-old cousin nephew. Um, Finished Ninjago City Gardens finally. And I was still using my LegoGasm channel at that point. Um, and basically because I couldn't do live streams on there because I only had like 45 subscribers, I couldn't do live streams on my phone. So basically I decided, after doing a bunch of YouTube shorts, which I am going to upload onto this channel in due time, I basically decided, fuck it, I'm gonna turn my main non Lego channel into a YouTube channel. Um, and start doing live streams, which was going pretty well. You know, like I was getting between um, 50 and 100 views on those videos, which wasn't too bad. Like, which was pretty damn good as far as I could tell. Um, and yeah, like I did that for a while, and then I got, like, fortuitously I came into a bit of cannabis, and kind of got loosey goosey and thought things were gonna blow the heck up and stuff. They didn't, but they didn't. But I decided to how you say, decommission my phone by dropping it in the bathtub. So, which was probably a really good thing to do. Anyway, popped it in a box of rice for a while and forgot about it. And around that time, I had a crisis. Ended up taking an ambulance into town, and basically getting a new battery, a new SD card, and a new charger for my camera, and basically setting up a Mac Mini, which I'd had the whole time, but I just hadn't thought to use it. So got my prosumer rig back online and started producing videos again, while still doing some live streams here and there. But, you know, and that brings us to now, where I've been doing review videos, but it's kind of like no rhyme or reason. I started doing them in black and white with a filter, and that was obviously the wrong idea because no one wants to see black and white footage these days, except for me. Hilarious, I know. But yeah, I learnt my lesson and came back into the fold. Although that reminds me. Oh no, that's for builds. That's for builds. I'm thinking the 8mm, but nah, it's not. We're not 8mm here. So basically, still, it's like I'm like slowly grinding. I'm doing live streams. I'm getting fucking trolled. I'm getting like weird dudes who'll pop up and become my best friend, and then I never fucking see them again, or they'll turn up again in another stream and then act really fucking weird. Like it's a cesspool, dude. Like it's just, I don't know. I mean, there's some nice people who come and go and stuff, but like I'm slowly getting more subscribers and stuff. But I just don't know what it's gonna fucking take. You know what I mean? Like, I'm Generation Y, or as they say, X-Lennials. Excuse me. I don't have a millennial mindset, like at all, you know what I mean? Like, I come from like the era of VHS tapes, of DVDs, of books, of records, not fucking 180 gram, 360 gram audiophile records. Like, I come from like the dirty, grimy DIY punk scene. You know what I mean? And like, that's what I do. I don't want to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I tried to monetize for a while on this channel, but I just fucked it. Like, I couldn't be bothered, like, talking to the YouTube people about building my channel and rah and all this kind of shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to make money on YouTube like y'all grinding, like, I got a living inheritance, which wasn't much back in 2009. It was the same that my siblings got, but I decided to invest in property in the country instead of in the city. Now I own my home outright, and it's worth going on 5 times what it began as in a 15-year turnaround, you know what I mean? Whereas my fucking idiot family, they're still grinding away paying off their mortgages and stuff, So as I say, I have complex trauma. I've been exempt from the rat race. You know what I mean? Like, there is no impetus for me to make money. Like, I am able to garner as much content for my channel on a fixed income. You know what I mean? And I'm my grandma, may she rest in peace, was of the greatest generation of the thrift generation, you know, and all of us who knew our grandparents, who knew our parents, had that, from where that, I mean, maybe not, like, I've never been, I'm fucking fake Gucci wallets all the way, or whatever, um, not really, but you know what I mean, like, every time I go to the supermarket, I call myself a discountarian, and that's what I am with Lego. Like, I'm gonna try to get things at as good a price every single time. I've got no affiliation to any um to any to any theme. If it's at a good price, I'ma get it. You know what I mean? Like, even I'll get a Star Wars set if it's a good price. Um, but what was I talking about? So basically, you know, it's like, how do I get to where I want to be? Is there any way I do it? As somebody who's not like, oh hi, look at me, I'm going to the shops, I'm gonna buy all this fucking Lego because I'm so rich, and look at me, I've got, Lego sending me blah blah blah, oh thank you Lego, blah 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 blah, all this shit, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice, but you know what I mean? Like, Ole Kurt Christensen was probably a Nazi, and I'm saying that. You know, Denmark during the Second World War was a fascist-run state, and he got through that. He got through the Second World War, and maybe that's why some cunt fucking burnt down his shop. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why and even now, a lot of the way Lego is marketing itself now and stuff, I just don't care for it, man. It's fucking fascism. The way it is completely sold out to intellectual properties, and trying to sell its own intellectual properties at the same price as fucking Disney and stuff. It's fucking bullshit. Um, and I just don't know where it ends. I don't. And if anyone sees this, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just lay it down as I see it, as someone who has no affinity, who couldn't give a fuck about a Star Trooper or a Distat Trooper or a fucking Wanker Trooper or whatever the fuck. Like, who gives a fuck about Star Wars, man? Like, it's just a fucking Disney cartoon now, basically. You know, who gives a fuck about Marvel? DC, yeah, I'm gonna pay DC. I've always been a DC dude, or dudette. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, when the fuck is Lego gonna, like, reach critical mass and come back to reality and start doing, like, nice shit? Like, there has not been a decent city. The only line that is decent in Lego at the moment is Friends, and that's not even designed in Denmark. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, people get in to, I don't know what people get into. I don't know. Like, it's just, for me, I couldn't give a fuck about Harry Potter. Although the builds look really nice, so maybe I should get into Harry Potter. and check them out. You see what they're like. That said, I don't care for that. I don't care for lines that have skin tone minifigures. Like, if you want skin tone, get mini dolls. Minifigures are meant to be yellow because we're all fucking yellow. You know what I mean? No matter what our skin color is, we're still all yellow, as far as I'm concerned. So, look, there's some good kids out there doing good content and stuff. And I'm not criticizing them. I'm going after, like, I'm not, look, you know, like, there are good dudes. There are good reviewers out there. No doubt, no doubt. But is there any room for a fucking DIY punk rock chick up in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, a middle-aged fucking DIY punk rock chick who wants to make fucking grimy, grungy fucking videos and like go deep on tour videos and stuff. And you know what I mean? Like, maybe it is what it is. And basically, look, when I go into these videos, I kind of go into a fugue state. I don't have notes. I never write shit down. I'm straight off the cuff. So I forget what I'm talking about. I forget the points that I wanted to make. So let me just hold for a sec and think about what I'm fucking talking about and get another glass of lemonade. Just Oh, and I just remembered it's the end of daylight saving, so we got another hour, I think. I think that's how it works. I don't know. There we go. That's nice. Um, oh, also, I said the only good lines that are doing good stuff at the moment are Friends, but also Ninjago. Keeping it yellow all the way. And here's hoping that City gets back on the fucking wagon at some point again, but who's to say? But I think for the meantime, apart from that, I'm just going on the on the secondary market. You know what I mean? Getting into different brands as well. I'm gonna get a payment soon, and I'm gonna spend it all on Oxford Blocks, and Sluban, and Loz, you know, and start looking up the sets that Brick Me Up Scotty does, who seems like a genuine motherfucker. Although he never wrote back to me when I wrote him, but that's fine. I respect him nonetheless. So yeah. As far as I'm concerned, you know, um, Lego now is just for. It's fucked. It's in so many ways. I don't know. Like it depends. The fact that you won't see new ninja, you won't see new Monkey Kid in the stores anymore, anywhere in the West, just shows that Monkey's journey to the West didn't work. If you get that reference, maybe I'll. Oh damn! Yeah. That's a good idea. Get some re-up on my Monkey Kid. Because I've only got the legendary Flower Fruit Mountain now in my collection. Everything else is gone. So yeah, I'll see what I do. I'll see what I can do. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Get back to my roots. You know what I mean? Like, that reminds me when I was like 16. I'm like, I just got to get back to my roots. And someone was like, you haven't had any roots. But that was that was a lifetime ago, a lifetime and a half ago. But yeah, look, I don't know. We will certainly see how things pan out. There's hope. There is good things coming. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you want to, like this, somebody liked this video, which is nice. And look, I am OG as they come. A guy on a previous stream where I was previewing my tour videos was like, oh, I'm worried about you. You seem obsessed. And it's like, nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm not obsessed. I'm passionate. And there's a difference. You know what I mean? Like, my life does not revolve around Legos. I have other things going on my plot. I read every day. I watch films and television every day. I don't build every day. I take regular breaks from the internet and from YouTube. You know what I mean? But when I go hard, I smash balls, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking hardcore DIY. And if that means that my videos are destined to never crack, you know, a decent whack or anything. Well, that's just how the fucking crookie crumbles. You know what I mean? Like, there's more things to life than fame and popularity. And look at me, how fucking fantastic that I am. And look at me, I'm getting free sets and blah, blah, blah. And like just acting like a fucking corporate tycoon, fucking plastic monster. You know, who gives a fuck? That's not what Lego's about. I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. Um, so you know, if there's anyone out there who wants to join the rebellion, who's like me and just like, I love building, I love bricks, I love blocks, but fuck Lego in the fucking fucker. Mm, you know. That said, I'm going to the Melbourne Central shop tomorrow or today to do a store tour, um, just to check out the built sets basically and what they've got on the shelves and stuff, the new stuff and all that. Um, you know. That said, I hate Lego, but I fucking love I love them as well. It's a love hate thing. It's just like, yeah, I gotta I want to start designing mocks, but I've got to get my computer refurbished or something so that I can install Studio and start doing things, you know. Um, yeah, yeah. So, well, as I say, I'm a middle-aged punk rock fucking born again blockhead. Um, I'ma do it for love. I'ma never give up. This one's for realsies. You know what I mean? Like, I may go through a dark age in the future. Who's to say? But I'ma never get rid of my boxes. You know, I'ma never get rid of my legendary Flower Fruit Mountain, or 2/3 of it. Um, you know, um, I might, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see how I go. I've got my Kitchen Kingdom mock, um, that I kind of want to display at Wyndham Brickfest. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it, but it shouldn't be too difficult. So that's basically about all I can really think about, to be honest. But what I can say is, um, look, if you're watching this, please go to my channel. Please look at my content. Please, if you're interested in my grimy DIY aesthetic, go delve deeper into my pre-Lego content and see if there's anything of interest there for you. There's possibly not, but you know what I mean. Like, I and go to my other channels, and check them out as well. I've probably got 30 or 40 hours of content on YouTube all up, over the years, maybe less, maybe 10 or 20 hours, I don't know. Um, but it's all raw. Some of it's edited, some of them are short films. There's a couple of feature films on there as well. Um, and you'll see that, like, my life is not about Lego. That's just part of it. I love skateboarding. I love punk rock. I love post punk. I love progressive hardcore. I love techno. I love hip hop. I love Slew Band. I love Oxford Blocks. You know, um, I'm not. I have no pride. I love life. I love who I am. I enjoy who I am. I enjoy what's in my life, but I don't believe in pride. I believe, embarrassment is pride leaving the body. So just go with it, you know. I believe that, before you have any right to talk about your pronouns, you need to know your proverbs. I want to crack this on to an even hour just to jank the algorithm or something. Make it like a HBO episode. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, maybe 102, like a pilot. So, but it's a sad and beautiful world, and if you open your eyes to the beauty of things, just you'll see that magic really does exist, I reckon. Actually, I don't reckon. I know. That's how sure I am, cuz I have had Lego has helped me take the blinds, and blocks in general has helped me take the blinds off my eyes to see that there is truth and beauty and love and magic and stillness and music for the eyes. Like brick built things really are music for the eyes. That's how I see it. Um, you know, like I love music, I love podcasts, but at the same time, if I'm around Lego, I can just stand there and look at it for hours without, you know what I mean? And that's why brick conventions are so popular, I guess. Um, but I have that for myself, and, I'm not all about building a town yet, like a city or whatever. I'm gonna get there in the long run, but as I say, I want to create my own designs when I get a chance. Once I get studio uploaded and things, I got some cool ideas. I'm not gonna break them to you, but I was just thinking of one right off the bat. Um, yeah, so more to be revealed, my friends. And look, I know there's going to be people watching this in the future, so peace out to y'all. Thank you for viewing. I hope you got to the very end. And if you do get to the very end, comment, leave a message to me, and I promise on my life I will get back to you and I will send you a custom minifigure. On my life. If you get to this point in the video and you're still watching, hit me up, yo, and I will. On my word. I will post it to you and you will get it. So I'm a genuine 100% sincere Lego builder, brick builder, block builder. I do it for the love. I do it for the trauma that it that it assuages, or whatever the word is for it, that helps it. I hope that I'm entertaining somebody out there. You know what I mean? I hope that my content is reaching somebody who gives a fuck. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that, to be honest. But, it fucking is what it is. And, that's about all I can say. Coming into 1 hour, perfect. I'll crack it over just a bit over 1 hour. And I'll leave it at that. And as I say, peace to the gods, peace to the builders, peace to the lovers, and peace to the fans, peace to the viewers. piss to the dictators, and shit on all that is not right. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Thank you kindly. I've been Bless Your Heart Sarah, and I will catch you when you fucking wouldn't expect it. So there. Ciao, ciao, ciao. And don't fucking stop viewing. Watch my channel, watch it, and subscribe, you motherfuckers.